We're here with Chico State head coach Greg Klink. To his left, Michael Bethea Jr. To his right, Corey Silverstrom, following the Wildcats' 77-74 win in the West Regional Championship semifinals. Greg, could you start us out with some general comments, please?
Just really excited about the opportunity that we have Monday. Excited that we've beaten two great teams in a row, Hawaii Pacific. Phenomenal team, phenomenal season, and we feel really fortunate and excited that we were able to beat them and have an opportunity at another West Region Championship on Monday.
Could you speak to each one of these players and just kind of what they meant and what you saw from them today?
Yeah, no, I thought they both played outstanding. Corey just came off a 2 of 12 shooting night, or 2 of 10 yesterday, and goes 7 for 14 from the field, 3 for 8. Did a good job defending, 4 rebounds. Thought he played phenomenal tonight. And I think one of the things that doesn't show up on the stat sheet is the defense that he did. He had a tough assignment in Connor Looney and held him to 12 points on 2-11 shooting. So as good as he shot the ball, I thought his defense was just as good. And then Michael continues to come in off the bench for us and make big plays. He had some really big plays in the first half. His steal towards the last seconds of the game I thought was huge. So just both proud of them and proud of the team. We've got one guy on our club that played in the West Region Championship game as a freshman. So everybody else hasn't experienced this, and I'm proud of how confident we're playing. I feel like we're playing the best basketball of the season these last 2 days, and that's, as a coach, that's what you want. That's what you try and get your team to do, and we're doing that, and we're just going to try and keep that rolling into Monday.
Michael, would you talk a little bit about what happened there at the end of the first half? It seemed like you really gave the team a spark, and we're having some fun out there. And
yeah, it was really fun. I was able to make some shots. I got going a little bit, and my teammates, found me. Corey told me that he was going to find me at the end, and he did. Appreciate that. But I was able to make the shot. That's really it.
Corey, would you talk a little bit about Michael and kind of what he's meant to this team? And as you've seen, obviously, in the postseason, he's taken on a greater and greater role, it seems like, down the stretch, playing at the end of games and stuff.
Yeah, he's big. He comes in, is a great defender, gives us a spark when he's hitting shots like he is today. His attitude is just phenomenal. He really brings a lot of energy and positive energy to our team that just builds us up when adversity hits. And he's one guy that I could always see that positive energy and be like, all right, let's go. We're in a good spot, and so he's a big piece to our team.
Corey, what about you've had your struggles in the second half of the season shooting. What I found interesting is watching your teammates purposely keep trying to feed you the ball and keep trying to shoot. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I've had my struggles. I had games. I've been off and on throughout the second part of the season, and I was really just overthinking it. And Steph Curry's not shooting the ball well, and I was thinking I was the only one. You know what I mean? But I've scored a lot of baskets throughout my career, and I know what I'm capable of. So I'm going to keep shooting with confidence, and couldn't be happier that my team and coaches have faith in me, and it's exciting.
And the thing that I'll add to that, and I mentioned this before, but Corey's found other ways to make the impact on the game. I talked about his defense, but his ability to get into the lane and jump stop and attract defenders and find open guys. He's done a phenomenal job of that, especially the last 4 to 5 weeks. But even when his shot's not dropping, he's finding ways to set other people up and have a positive impact on the offense.
Corey, could you take us through the last little series? Well, it wasn't the very last, but when you got the steal on the one end, ran the shot clock down and scored, what was your mindset in that, and what were you thinking?
Well, I was telling myself, these are the moments I live for, and when I get the ball, I want to make something happen, and I told myself I was. So when I got the ball and the shot clock was going down and the ball was in my hand, I had confidence I was going to make the play, and luckily I did.
Coach, the 2 impressive wins here, you talked about playing the best basketball of the season. What's the difference in these 2 games versus, say, the CCA tournament?
I don't know that I can put a finger on exactly what it is. We have, in the last 4 weeks, we have been making steady improvement every week. I think the biggest thing is our offense improved. We had some games mid-year where our offense really struggled. We struggled to have movement, some continuity. Guys weren't shooting the ball well, and we really spent a lot of time trying to fix that, and so our offense has progressively gotten better. We're excited about being here. The guys are playing with a ton of confidence. I think that's one of the biggest things is we didn't come here this year just to be a participant, where we came and we believed that we could win, and that's something I think psychologically that we talked a lot about, and we really tried to instill to them that we're good enough to win. You know, we're better than just showing up. You know, we were lost in the first round the last 2 years, and there's some guys on this team that experienced that, him being one of them, that have a bitter taste about that because they know we're capable of more. So I think that's a big part of it too, is just that belief and that confidence that we have coming in here, that we feel as we're as good as anybody, and we can play well and beat anybody that we face. So I think that the confidence factor is a big part of it.
Yeah. Did you change anything offensively just after CCAA?
No, well, we're constantly tweaking things we do out of our sets. So we kind of add things to that, but in terms of our motion offense, it really was just about creating more movement, more pace, trying to cut harder, continually to get better at setting screens. So no, we didn't really change anything. We're just trying to get better at what we do.
If you were to play UCSD, what's your assessment of the first 3 games you played them? What did you do well?
Well, they're great.
What do you need to do better?
Yeah, we need to do a good job executing offense. They're one of the best defensive teams that we faced all year. They do a good job of making you play in the half court, and they make it hard for you to score. So we need to do a good job of executing offense. We need to screen well. We need to take care of the ball. I looked down at 23 turnovers tonight. That's not going to get it done against either of the teams that are playing this next game. So valuing the ball is a big one, and then we got to do a good job defending. Cly is obviously a key. Hansen's a key. Lipovich, I can go down the list, but when we had success with them at our place and beat them, it really came down to our defense and our ability to stop them and trying to slow their main 3 down.
Did you stop them more from a 3-point standpoint, perimeter standpoint when you beat them, or was it a mix of?
Yeah, we did
it super hot.
Yeah, we did a good job taking away their 3 at home, but they score in a variety of ways. You know, they're not one-dimensional. They shoot a lot of threes and they shoot a great percentage. Hansen is one of the best bigs in the conference in the region. They could score. Cly, I really feel like he's one of the best players, obviously, in the region. And his ability to score and get to the free throw line. So I don't look at them and where a lot of teams we play say, okay, if we can take away this, or maybe this and this, we're going to put ourselves in a great spot to win. With them, there's a multitude of things that we have to be good at on both ends of the floor. But we can do that. We've shown that we're capable of that. I look at Cal Baptist as the same way. I think there's 2 different styles there, and we're happy to have an opportunity to put our best foot forward and play no matter who it is. But you're specifically talking about San Diego. We'll be ready. We're excited about it.
If I can ask you one more, you talked about losing first round last couple of years. Coming into this season, how did you change the makeup, or what were the change for us?
We don't change what. Yeah, we don't change what we do in terms of our process. We don't talk about getting to the regionals. We don't talk about winning a comp. We talk about getting better every day. So our theme is constant improvement. That's what these guys are always hearing. In the back of their minds, they know what's at stake and what we're capable of doing. But we're not a team that sets specific goals like this year we're going to win the championship or we're going to get to the elite. I feel like all that kind of stuff is a byproduct of showing up every day and working your butt off and getting better every day. And so to answer your question, we didn't do anything different. We just did it at a high level.
And who have been the key contributors this year who weren't key last year?
Well, this guy is one. He's a transfer from Grambling, so he's really come in and stepped up. We have a redshirt freshman, Justin Briggs, who redshirted last year, who has had a phenomenal season for us. Corey and Rob were a big part of what we've done for the last couple years. Marvin Timothy was a guy that sat on the bench a lot last year that's starting for us, that's given us great minutes. Nate Amberzini is another one who didn't play a lot as a freshman, who's really come in and given us great minutes. So there's several.
And Jalen.
Jalen played last year and was a starter for us. But Amberzini, Marvin Timothy, Justin Briggs, and Michael would be the new ones.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.